So we're going to start off with 1 cup of sugar, and there's a reason why I do this in a certain order. It's so that it makes it easier to mix. This is 1½ sticks or 3/4 of a cup of butter. If you use unsalted butter, I'd add a pinch more of salt when adding that. And I'm just cutting this into pieces so it'll mix in a little bit more easily. Almost softened, I can squeeze it with my fingers, and that way it'll mix together more easily. So I'm going to start off low, and we want to mix this until the sugar is completely incorporated and the butter starts to be creamy. Now I'm going to mix in the eggs one at a time. And you just want to mix until you can't see any evidence of that egg anymore. I'm going to add a teaspoon of vanilla. And this is where you can add different flavorings if you want to. You could add almond extract, and actually I usually use a teaspoon of vanilla, and just because I like it, about ½ teaspoon of almond. Almond's a little bit more intense of a flavor than the vanilla is. So I'm going to put in about ½ teaspoon of almond extract. Old recipes will tell you to sift the flour. You don't really need to do that anymore because most flour is pre-sifted. But I do stir it up to kind of lighten it, and then take a knife, go across. So that's 1, 2, and a half. Okay, that little lump is the baking powder. That's 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And now I need 1 teaspoon of salt, and remember, an extra pinch if you used unsalted. And then I'm going to add this. So we don't want to over mix this. You don't want the gluten to build. And then the rest of the flour, the rest of the dry ingredients. Fold it together and knead it to get all those little extra bits mixed in. Look at this, I've got sort of a circle. So I'm going to divide this into thirds. And this dough can very easily be doubled at least. Okay, so to 1/3 of it,